Specifically 10 hot-footed frogs in that pouch of yours? Yep, we're looking at each other over here. Really, you can tell that there's 10 hot-footed frogs in my pouch.
From the faint squelch, squelch, squelch.
Hey everybody, it's Ozone and...
Eagle Eye Pie.
In the last episode, we got our field planted with some Endura carrots, and now I'm just kind of killing time waiting to try to track Cece again when night comes around. I see this old guy looking at the sign behind me, and he seems like somebody that is going to want a mushroom, or be a mushroom recipient. And so let's see what we got. They've been putting these strange decorations all over town. Sorry about that. Are you a visitor here? A tourist? You're in Hateno, a village known for living off this land. For as long as anyone can remember, we've tilled the soil and let nature be our guide in life. Now, though, everything's getting so glitzy as some folks try to drum up more tourism business. Mind you, we were all happy to see Cece return to the village after she'd been away so long. Some folks, like my daughter Prima, started wearing that flashy Cece brand stuff right away in celebration. But it's a tad over the top for me and my son-in-law Wharton. We prefer the simple life, the way we've always lived it. But I don't mean to talk your ear off. By all means, go on and have yourself a peaceful stay here. Okay, yay, he gets a mushroom. Is there something you need from me, Mr. Traveler? You say this is from Cece? Thank you kindly. Us old folk don't know much about what's in now, you know? I'm happy to vote for whoever for mayor if they'll fix up the village real nice. Okay, one more people.
Well, his son-in-law, he said.
Probably his son Wharton, which maybe that's this guy? No, he's wearing a Cece hat. Can we go to the map? No, we can't zoom in anymore. I thought we might be able to see some dots with names to know who's who in town. Yeah, no. You know what? Let's talk to this guy. Maybe he doesn't need all 100 frogs. I'm not trying to be rude, buddy, but what were you doing with Miss Ivee from the general store? Sure, I noticed. I've been checking her out for a friend of the friend tipped me off. I talked to her? You went and asked what Miss Ivee likes? Right to her face? What's the idea? Uh-oh. Gotta play it smooth. Can't let him guess I'm the one dying to know. Alright then. So what is it? What does Miss Ivee want? I can't leave my friend's friend hanging. She wants hot-footed frogs? And 100 of them at that? Yeah, that checks out. Miss Ivee's love for animals is just one of the many charming things about her. Or so my friend's friend is always saying. That was a close one. I better play it smooth. Still, collecting 100 hot-footed frogs seems like a big job, even for someone you love. But not
Imagine
if I had
how
help.
much it is for somebody you don't love.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You traveler types go into wells and caves all the time, right? That's just the kind of place where you find frogs. You don't even have to go far. Didn't I hear about a bunch of frogs in a well somewhere in this village? Maybe I should check it out later. What? I didn't say anything. Look, let's focus on how helpful it would be if you gathered 10 of those frogs. Hey, buddy, do I hear the faint croaks of little frogs? Specifically 10 hot-footed frogs in that pouch of yours? Yep, we're looking at each other over here. Really, you can tell that there's 10 hot-footed frogs in my pouch.
From the faint squelch, squelch, squelch.
Have some frogs. One, two, three. Crunch. Aha! 10 frogs, all accounted for. Allow me to take those off your hands. And as promised, here's your reward. Okay, 10 mushrooms. Nice. Guess it's up to me to collect the rest. Nah, How I've been dreaming of a date with my beloved Miss Ivee. That's why I, Manny, will check in every well in sight. Uh-oh. No coming back from that one. Okay. Well, alright. We got another quest complete. Very nice. Still looking for one more farmer, Mr. Wharton, I'm assuming. Nope. Does he have a name? Sheldon. Or Selden. Sorry, Esther. And we got somebody?
Talk to that one.
Leop. We've talked to that guy. That's the old guy that we just talked to. My, there are so many names. And we got to wait till 10 o'clock before we can attempt to follow Cece once again. I remember there was a follow quest in Hateno in the previous game, and it was kind of hard, you know?
Yeah.
You had to be close, but not too close, and because if you got too far behind, they would just despawn, and so, and there were certain spots. I'm looking for people.
There was the follow quest in the Korok village.
Oh yeah, that one was
really
rough.
hard.
Yeah, but not seeing another person that we can try to give a mushroom to. I don't remember ever seeing anybody here at the windmill. Is there a door? There is a door. Oh.
Oh, wow. Listen to that sound.
That sounds like a windmill, all right.
But that's amazing that they took the time to put in that sound.
It is pretty amazing. You're right. You're right. Well, I feel like we've talked to everybody up there at the house. That's where the Hateno cheese quest was. It is a good vantage point. Where else might we find somebody working a field?
Well, it's like
What?
6:35 p.m. and it's raining. So I would imagine that there's probably not a lot of people out and about right now.
No, probably not. But I mean, I went into houses and they weren't there.
And if it's his son-in-law, maybe wait a little bit later and go back to his house.
Okay, so there's some. They don't have that. They're new. Oh, it's the fashionistas. Okay, we've talked to this guy, Dance, and his daughter was out here, but she's now working in the cheese store. We gave Dance one already, I'm fairly sure. And I feel like we've probably given the daughter one. But yeah, she's in here. What's her name? Koyan. That's right, Koyan. Yeah. And is there more up the hill? I think there's just the... Oh, well, there's a dude sitting there. Talk. Yeah, we've given Talk one. Don't know what that is. Oops. Oh. A traveler. Okay. And then that's just the tech lab.
Yeah, I say fly on back down there.
Okay, what are these guys up to?
That's the lab over there, which means the road is going south. That's... Yeah, if you go that way, that'll lead you to the cave where Misko's treasure rests. Maybe we'd better call it a day. After we catch our breath, let's return to the inn.
The south, Misko's treasure. That means the road goes to the... Oh, so they're talking about this road. Apparently there's a cave down that road with Misko's treasure? I'm also just noticing on the map we've got the farm here. So we maybe can look at the map to look at where to take the last mushroom to somebody. Maybe here. I don't know. It's very difficult to know who to give these things to.
8:35 p.m.
Yeah, let's head back to town, and
It's like 10:30 when Cece.
I think it was 10 o'clock.
10:20.
It was 10:20 when we got caught.
Yes.
But this time, I'm going to be better prepared. With apples. No. We're gonna wear some of the sneaky armor. Look like a Zora. Hopefully don't get attacked. Maybe we'll go with the evil spirit mask. And take off my bow. And take off the shield because they clink and make noise. And I guess go ahead and take off the sword. Whoops. Because we shouldn't need the sword in here. And then do we have sneaky stuff? We've got sneaky stuff. Sneaky elixir. 9 minutes. That should do. I mean, we should be super sneaky with all this.
Yeah, I don't think you need that much.
But I do think that I need to be crouching at certain times and stuff, so. Oh, they don't like me.
No.
That's what has happened.
Hello, no rest for the weary, eh? I know how that goes. I stay up watching over the community at night.
Oh.
Have you been by the clothing store? I mean, the boutique Ventes clothing? It's right by the entrance to the village. If you get lost, look for the big mushroom clothing sculpture. Since my girls, Cece and Sophie, keep a tight ship at the boutique, I've had a lot more free time. So I pass the time by giving travelers a little tour around the shops. It beats working.
Ooh.
The whole village is buzzing about the mayoral election.
Oh.
My girl Cece looks to be in the lead, but Reed, the incumbent mayor, has done a lot for me over the years. Not sure how to feel about all this personally.
Mm-hmm.
Well, go hide behind the mushrooms, I think, in the corner, and that should, I think, give you a place to...
Well, we know she comes this way.
Okay.
So,
Well, you want to go hide behind the building over there? Oh, she's possibly going into this shed over here.
possibly.
Well, if you hide in here and she's going into there, that's a bad idea. I would just hide behind this building over here.
Okay, I want to be able... There she goes.
All right. So sneak back in the grass.
Well,
Oh.
yeah, she's not going that way. She's not coming this way anyway. Or
Well,
maybe
yeah.
she is. Careful, careful. Looking around.
Yeah. Should have hid behind the building, like I said.
Maybe so. I think she would have run smack into me if I had. Okay, she's going up these stairs. And into her, I guess this is her house?
No.
What? Well, now, this is a fine turn of events. How in the world did you get in here? Into my silo, I might note. Do you want to do this, or do you want me to do it?
Yeah,
Okay.
this is my voice.
Okay. It's your best voice, I think, too.
I can't have just anyone coming in and out at all hours of the day. Shoot! Shoot!
Oh, that means we failed.
Yeah.
Guess this is where we were supposed to go. Because we can crouch and get in here. There, we still managed to save it, I think.
Perfect. I do believe nobody saw me. I'm free to enjoy another of my late night meals in secret. Ah, how I enjoy my nightly vegetables. The shine, the luster, the fragrance. Yes, indeed. Now this is luxury dining. And so, without further ado, let us tuck in.
I figured she was working on a new hat, a pumpkin hat.
So scrumptious. The crisp, smooth taste is a sign that they were grown on a diet of pure water. Thanks to the farmer's deft touch and the quality of the soil, I can even eat the skin without misgivings. Honestly, vegetables from anywhere but Hateno village simply don't count. They're nowhere near as filling. Though I've built a reputation on flash and glamour, here in private I must admit that the simple, unadorned things are best. There's simply no denying it, alas. But now that I'm full for tonight, it's best that I return home. If I don't return quickly, Sophie may start to suspect something.
All right, I am glad we managed to save it. I wouldn't have wanted to do this a second time.
Yeah, seriously.
And it's 5 a.m. We slept through the night.
Well, we stayed up watching through the night.
Yeah. Stayed up all night. Alright, now we've got to find the last person to give one of these things to. And that's Knack. See, I saw these fields here, and I thought that they might be...
Ours, but they're not.
No, that's not mine, but where we'd find a farmer that we should give a mushroom to, you know? But that is more difficult than it seems like it should be, honestly. I mean, I wish we had some better direction from the quest, you know? It just says we need to do one more... Find one more person to give it to. Alright, what do we got here? We got 2 kids. I don't think
They're
they
not
count.
voting age.
We can steal a pot lid. And mom and dad aren't home. Oh, these are 80s kids then.
Yeah, seriously. Left at home. Latchkey kids.
Alright. Definitely looks like a farmer type house. This is where we saw the other gal that gave us the egg. So we did already give her a mushroom. Looks like there's another egg in here if we want to steal one. But doesn't really help us.
It's possible that we already gave it to his son-in-law.
That's true also. Yeah, I am looking for Wharton, and I don't know where to find them.
Yeah, I say we just look for anybody without a
Okay, well,
hat.
there's Sophie. We got to turn the quest in to her.
Okay. Sorry about this. I know it's a tall order asking you to tail my sister, but I'm just so nervous about her. Really? The silo across the way? What? I thought you'd been hiding something big. Is that really all there was to it? I know my sister says a lot about charisma and style and has to do everything in the most ostentatious way possible. But between you and me, her tastes are pretty plain. She loves the slow life here in Hateno village. She probably told you she came back here because of development or whatever. But the truth is, she really just wanted to eat the vegetables grown right here in her hometown again. At least, I'm pretty sure that's the case. Either way, I'm so glad she wasn't up to anything scandalous. I want you to have this in exchange for helping me out.
Okay, nice.
My sister really is a handful sometimes. Both she and Reed want the same things, you know. I can't understand why the two of them don't just work together instead of going to such bizarre lengths.
Right. Okay, well, let's check in on Cece. Maybe she'll tell us who the last person is. I don't know.
What's this? Did we forget our mission to hand out mushrooms to Reed voters and paint them in Cece colors inside and out? That means we still have one villager waiting for their complimentary mushrooms. We mustn't rest until there's a mushroom in every Reed voter's hands. Are there any further questions?
Yeah, who are they?
A fair question. I don't have the whole picture, but to start with, rumor has it that the married couple at the end are quarreling over fashion. Look into it, First, fashion should bring people together, not drive them apart. I've told you what I know. Was any of it unclear?
All right, let's go to the end. Yeah, I do remember one of them didn't like Reed, and one of them liked Cece or something like that.
There are
That's the same
8
thing.
Reed supporters we might be able to reach out to. You'll know them by their unfortunate fashion choices. We must waste no time in opening their eyes for them.
Whoosh, whoosh. Every time she posed, it did that. What does that say? Fashionable personnel only. Alright. Well, that's our other hint. I guess that's our hint. You know, she only told us about one person, one place. So I say we go to the end.
Sounds like that's the place we need to be.
Which is right here. Step on into the inn. And that's the wife, so where's the husband? It's a beautiful pot lid there by the fire. And he's not here. Okay. What does she say? And Warden, okay.
I had no idea Wharton could be so stubborn. He would always humor me before we got married, no matter what I asked. Would it be so hard for him to wear a simple Cece brand hat? I don't understand why he's this dead set against it. Oh, can I help you? Oops, I really can't be dwelling on that right now. Why not while I'm on the clock? Good morning. We're having nice weather again today, aren't we? welcome to Tupon Inn. Will you be staying with us today? Tonpon Inn. A regular bed is 20 rupees, or if you're looking for a more relaxing and restorative mind and body experience, you can have one of our extra soft, downy beds for 30 rupees.
I was hoping I could ask her where Wharton was.
Yeah.
Interestingly, that we got the name of the guy that we're looking for is also her husband.
Yes.
Okay.
Take care and visit us again soon. Maybe the next time Wharton is leaning carelessly against the terrace, I'll catch him off guard and jam a hat on his head.
Leaning carefully against the terrace.
Carelessly.
Oh, there he is. Okay, we can't get there from here. We gotta go through the inn. Boy, you are a hard guy to find, Wharton.
Hey there. If you have any in business, they'll take care of you at the counter. That's probably my wife, Prima, you'll be dealing with. Every time I show my face around there, she demands to know why I'm not wearing Cece brand clothes. So I'm keeping my distance until the fad dies down. I never knew my dear Prima was the type to get so worked up about fashion. You need something else? Something not related to the inn?
Yes, you look like a guy that would enjoy a Hylian Shroom.
Ooh, for me? Thanks. My wife loves Cece stuff, so I'll save it as a treat for her. I'm not too into these designs myself, but she's pretty pleased with them. And she does look incredibly cute when she wears them too. Yeah, that Cece's all right in my book. And I'm not the only one. Coylin from the farm on the hill said the same thing.
Okay, so we finally got this part done. Let's go back and talk to Cece then.
Yay!
It's been a long quest.
Yeah, it has. Well, it doesn't help that we have about 150 episodes between starting the quest and ending the quest.
No, you're right. You're right. We deliberately did not pursue it the time that we got it.
Oh, have you handed them out already? Oh, we've delivered all the little gifts, I see. Well done. That ought to help a few of those reed betters see the light. Here you are, a sign of my gratitude. Nice.
Yep, nice.
It's a rare mushroom worth more than most can afford. As you're on Team Cece, I expect you to eat it and fire yourself up for the mayoral election coming up.
All right. Well.
I believe I remember Sophie saying not long ago that preparations for the mayoral elections were complete. So your timing is excellent. Speak to Sophie about next steps.
Very good. Very good. And there's Sophie. Should we? Yeah, let's go ahead and talk to her. See what she says.
Everything's ready. It's time to get the election for the village mayor started. I wish it wasn't so cloudy, but we should be okay. Everyone's gathered in the plaza.
So, I wonder what the other path is. I mean, we're basically putting Cece in the mayor's slot.
Yeah, I don't know. And now, without further ado, let's have each of our candidates for mayor say a few words.
I'll do this one.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Reed. I believe that the heart of our village is its pastoral culture. We've built a close-knit, self-sufficient lifestyle here in Hateno, and I don't want to see us lose that. My plan is to strengthen our community with new local specialties, starting with our brand new Hateno cheese.
I am the world-renowned Cece, Hyrule's premier fashion designer, but you knew that, of course. Together, we can turn this backwater village into Hyrule's go-to destination for all things stylish. Vegetables don't make the world go round. It's glamour that rakes in the cash. And nobody knows glamour like me, darling.
Fashion comes and goes. Your style is trendy now, but it'll be over soon, and then where will we be?
Nonsense! It's trends that shape the world, not the other way around. That's it! Sylvie? Both of you are just arguing for more of what you like, not what's best for Hateno. You can't fool me, Cece. You've loved simple, plain things forever, including the vegetables of Hateno Village. I know for a fact that you hide in the silo at night and snack on vegetables. Ma, whatever did you get such a curious notion? And you, Reed, your secret's out too. I know you've been secretly studying Cece's designs in the shed. You think there's something you can use to get the youth to care about vegetable farming.
And who went and told you that? Cece, I can't deny any of it. It should have made me happy that you came in and lived and livened up the village.
No, Reed. It is I who should be ashamed. My childish pride would not allow me to admit the truth. The trends and style that I made my name on are built on the foundation of traditional culture that our forebears worked for. Please, forgive me, everyone.
I'm sorry too.
Sophie, I hereby withdraw my candidacy.
Cece, wait. I'd be a fool to pretend you're not the reason our village is flourishing. I don't want to deny you your due.
Did I hear you say you're working on new vegetables to attract the youth of today? That sounds like a Cece-worthy endeavor. There's nothing wrong with asking if you can help, you know.
People of Hateno, we've come to a decision. The best way to keep Hateno Village vibrant is to work together to combine traditional culture with new ideas. Not much of an election, was it?
No. Sophie and Clavia told me what you did on our behalf. Thank you. Hateno Village is thriving once more. We ought to reward such fine work, Come to the Ventus Clothing when you have a moment.
Okay, looks like we get some
Clothing? Or maybe just some material for our
Yeah, maybe.
thing. I knew, of course, that you'd been in cahoots with Sophie. But I never dreamed you'd also been conspiring with Clavia. Still, and all, we can call that election a success. Do you remember what we discussed when you first came here? Not really.
Honestly, no. That's so long ago.
The Cece hat is the latest masterpiece from the Cece collection. See, those luxurious curves, the avant-garde colorway. Everything about that hat is perfect. And so I've been saving it to bequeath to the perfect model. Do you grasp yet what I'm getting at? It's you that I want to model my Cece hat. You who saved not just Hateno village, but also me and Reed. My perfect hat is unsuitable for anyone else to wear. And besides, let's not pretend it won't look absolutely dashing on you, darling.
Yeah, my style is whatever gives me the best results.
Here we are.
Very practical.
An avant-garde masterpiece designed by Cece, guaranteed to make the fashionistas' heads turn. Now, put on that Cece hat and lord it over the whole world. Tidy, I shall reinvent myself and open Venter's clothing anew. Sophie, there's work to be done, sister.
So I wonder how they're going to react when I'm wearing the hat. But, oh.
As for myself, I've had a long think about where to take my brand from here. To begin with, I'll be studying my collection of unique goods designed by our forebearers. See me if you happen to part ways with precious apparel that's too rare to be purchased.
Interesting. So the old stuff that we get, if we want to sell, we can sell to her.
No, if you lose it for some reason.
Oh. Yeah, if you happen to part ways with it, yeah.
I might have something in my collection that can serve as a guide.
Okay. Wow, Royal Guard uniform, 2200. That's what we're wearing. It's twinsies.
Twinsies.
But yep, we are out of time. We ran a little long to get all the mayoral stuff done, but I feel good about it.
Yeah.
I feel good about it. And we'll be rocking the new hat in the next episode.
Fancy.
So
and it only looks good on you, apparently.
Only on me.
It matches your top.
It does. It does. Oh well. All right. Well, catch us in the next episode, and we'll see where we go from here.
Apparently. Okay.
Yeah. Until then, remember, be excellent to each other.
We're out.